People, welcome back to Global Happenings today. We're so excited to have you again. One of the PDP's presidential aspirants from the southeast have told Nigerians the timeline that he will use in fixing the country. Now, why I brought this is because of the reactions Nigerians have given in regards to what the timeline he has given to fix the country. Apart from anything, this man has a track record, and his track record is quite a good one. But then, this is not just a state we're talking about, this is a whole nation. Will he be able to fix Nigeria? First of all, before we reflect on what Nigerians have to say, let's look at the entire message he passed on to Nigeria when he was hosted, let me say, hosted in Accra in Anambra State, Oka in Anambra State. And according to the news, the People Democratic Party presidential aspirant Peter Obi has said he will reposition Nigeria in less than 4 years if voted as the president of the country in the next year's general election. Obi stated this in Oka, the Anambra State capital, during the Anambra Central Senatorial District stakeholders briefing stroke town hall meeting organized by Senator Uche Egurefe. He said Nigeria must create jobs. It must give people the opportunity to earn their living or livelihood. And it is not a rocket science. I have traveled to over 30 countries, and I still say it that all I need is 4 years to reposition Nigeria to the path of progress. The former Anambra State governor said that he would fix insecurity, bad economy, poor electricity, poor power supply, and ensure food security in the country, among others, within the shortest possible time as president. According to his word, he said, who says we can't enjoy steady power supply in this country? Egypt, between 2016 and today, has doubled its power generation and distribution from 28,000 megawatt to 58,000 megawatt. Vietnam has doubled its own from 38 to 76. What is happening here? Why are they wasting people's time here? Let us give people's condition. If I am Mr. President, if we do not have 20,000 megawatt in 3 years, I'll go home. Obi said, he will go home. Meanwhile, Senator and other stakeholders in the state on Wednesday endorsed Obi for president. They said their support for Obi's presidential aspiration was based on his impressive performance when he was governor of the state from 2006 to 2014. At the meeting were both state and federal lawmakers as well as traditional rulers, president general of communities, religious and market leaders, leadership of organization, youth leaders, and other stakeholders across party line. Chairman of the occasion, Senator Ndi Obi, said he was pleased with the leadership quality of Peter Obi, adding that he had made positive impact in the lives of the people. Senator Obi, who was a former special advisor to President Goodluck Jonathan on inter-party affairs, said he was very confident that Obi could fix Nigeria's problem if given the opportunity to do so. The representative of Oka North and South Federal Constituency in the National Assembly, Chief Tinedu Onwasu, moved a motion for the endorsement of Obi for president, and it was overwhelmingly supported by the crowd in the hall. Senator Egunefe, in her speech, thanked the people of Anambra State for the opportunity given to her to represent them in the Senate, saying that she would do more if given another chance. Yeah. Now, she said a lot of things, but that's not our focus. Our focus is on the promise that Peter Obi has given. Now, the question is, how are we sure he can do it? Let's just look at some of the things that Nigerians have said and then carry out permutation calculation to see the possibility of that happening. Now, someone says, Buhari promised more than that and later denied it all. Trust Nigerian politicians at our own peril. Now, we are not talking about, first of all, I'm going to comment on some of this response. Now, Peter Obi is not just anybody who came from the blues and told us some stories, and he was we just need to trust him because he's from Southeast. No. First of all, Peter Obi that we're talking about has a track record of performance. That's what is people should be looking at. When I could still remember when Pete Edochie told us about that you people want to vote this same man. Do you know what happened in 1983? What this man did? You people want to vote him, and right now he's coming on board again. He was saying a lot of things about this particular. So the vast difference between the two personality is that Buhari, Buhari did not have a great success story track record when he was given the first opportunity to rule Nigeria. We thought that he was going to get it fixed based on the fact that age and other things have come up. But unfortunately, it was still the same thing. But the case of this man already, they have been a proof he had put on ground for as long as since 2019. He put that proof on ground. Nobody has been able to dispute it. So that alone for me is a great thing, you understand? Another person here says, Oga Peter Obi, Nigeria's problem cannot be fixed within 4 years, but the foundation can be laid within for those 4 years. I know you are very capable. Now, this person here is saying the truth. The truth is that there are some forces that have created a political atmosphere for Nigerians. And unfortunately, those forces are responded speedily to by the system they have created. Now, this system is not just infrastructural system and all of that. They are human assets. Most of them will be seen in the Senate. Most of those people who make up the system, the negative system formed by these people. So, as I did say, these human forces, human assets will be the one to really fight him. So, for you to be able to eradicate these human forces, you have a lot to do in different facets of the country. Now, for example, there are people who are controlling our oil reserve, people who are frustrating efforts in repairing the oil refinery. Buhari came on board and he promised Nigeria was going to fix it, but up till today not even a single of it has been fixed, you understand? So these forces are there who always give you reasons why things must get bad. And for you to get on board as a president, you need these people because already they have put their grip on the lives of Nigerians so strongly. You need these people before you can function well. So trying to destroy their system and create a new uncorrupt system is where the war will begin. We will see certain people just sitting down in the Senate or House of Representatives. They'll just wake up and say, we want this person impeached. They'll begin to roll out things that are not really factual, or even when they are factual, they are being misunderstood by the public. They'll roll it out and they will tell you this is the ideal reason why this man should be netted once and for all. He shouldn't be given an opportunity to rule Nigeria. He has no capacity. And before you know, it won't be possible again. So I want you to go to our conversation. What's your standpoint on his promise and these systems that are already on ground to frustrate anyone who wants to swim against their tide? Let's interact.